Am I going to be able to outsmart a pig? I guess that is the question. So that's where I put that gate to close the other hole, and you can see he has just lifted up. In fact, the whole fence is lifted up over here now. So if I close up that hole, he's gonna actually, I don't know if I must just leave a hole, but it does mean that dogs and other animals can come in. Or, because if I just close that one up, he's just gonna create another one, and this whole fence is gonna be even more destroyed than what it is already. I don't know what to do, because he roams around at night. Like last night he was roaming around, I could hear the dogs barking, but as soon as it's feeding time he comes running back through this one and then just lifts off the fence over there and then goes back there, and then he spends the day in there, and then at night it's the same story. So Cinnamon Bun's one is not so well. It's got like an eye infection, so I've just been cleaning its eye out with a salt water solution. So the pigs have been given a very, very big pig pen where they've got trees and lots of trees and all different places to go, but they just go to that area there, from there to there, and the rest of this pen, all of this, they don't bother to go to. But they've heard my voice and so here they come. So I have a whole lot of cherries, and I have this fantastic device that I got off Amazon, and I am going to deep these cherries to make cherry sorbet. Cherry sorbet is excellent. It's quite creamy. I'm quite impressed. As you can see, this wall has been painted. It makes a huge difference. And done some more pointing on this wall. Like this corner area over here is done now. Oreo's little trademark when he breaks out and runs around, he always knocks the wheelbarrow over. It seems to be part of his thing. Oh my goodness, look who has come to fetch me because I'm a little bit late feeding tonight. Is this the Oreo? Yes, I see you. So Mallow Puff has now got through the fence as well, where Oreo has just destroyed the fence. Babies are out. And Oreo continues his path of destruction. He has knocked over Maggie's water supply. Okay, so this is from the outside of the fence. You can see the fence was cemented in. There's the post he's lifted right out. So that's where I fixed that hole, but he's just created more. So I've got some barbed wire. I'm going to see what I can do. Okay, so that's the pallet that was all attached nicely and no longer attached, and the heavy stones that I nearly burst the valve moving all moved out the way. Those are the posts, heavy things, and he's just come right next to where that is along here. He just lifts this whole, he actually lifts the whole thing up, and I've seen him, this actually lifts right up as well. It's no longer in the ground. So even though Oreo's pen's water over there is quite full, when he came into Maggie's water, he completely trashed hers. He's pulled the tap out that was there. There it's lying broken. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, they love my toes, my feet. Yes. Coming back to my shoes. Oh my goodness, this one. No! You got like little teeth and you're going for my feet. This little red one loves me. So the eucalyptus trees that we cut down a year ago are all, growing. Look how tall they've got again. I mean, this was all cut down completely. So this is growing from the stumps. See, they don't seem to mind no rain. I thought I'd come and have a look at the olive grove today to see if see any olives on these trees, because we did quite a big prune last year, and the trees are looking a bit like the leaves are quite dry. I'm not seeing any olives. Maybe I'm not going to have any olives this year to pick. There's a few like dry, very dried ones on here. I don't know. I just know the leaves are looking very dry. It always amazes me that however hot it is, it's always quite shady up here under the olive trees and those other big oak trees. It's like it's got its own microclimate up here. It will actually be quite nice to put like a little log cabin or something near these big oak trees. Got some more pine trees I want to take down here, so that I don't end up with this processionary caterpillar thing again. But these oak trees are very big, very old, give lots of acorns and shade. Like these ones are my favorite. See, these olive trees have all got, well, they've got like new shoots coming out of them, but all around the bottom. I'm wondering if you can do this as a cutting and it can be regrown. So last night a friend popped by to visit, and as she was leaving, Oreo sauntered down this little path, came to the house and lay down in my building sand over here, like waiting, thinking, okay, you're late to feed us tonight. How's that for flaunting his escapes at me? So last night I put barbed wire at the bottom of that fence over there that he lifts up, and it did absolutely nothing. He still lifted it up and was in Maggie's pen this morning. The hole down there just past next to Maggie's house over there, the hole that he made in the fence, I had put barbed wire there, and that seemed to keep him in, so he didn't get out last night. So we didn't have dogs barking, because there was an escaped pig wandering around last night, so that was a bonus. So did I outsmart him with barbed wire? No, I reckon it's about 50-50. Let's call it a draw. Tandy's being very gentle with the piglets. There's like a gap under this gate and they come out, and I was like so scared she'd go for them, but she just sniffs them and slowly nudges them back under the gate. You're a good girl, eh, Tandy? Yes. They like going in that little wallow. And Juno just finds a shady spot. Hey, Juno. Yes. Oh my goodness, what a sneeze. And I am being met by two escape artists who look uncannily similar to their father. You coming to meet me with the food? What are you two doing out? Oh, third one out over there. Okay, we can get them back in. I've had to stop using the piggy pools for the time being because the little ones like climbing into the water containers, and the piggy pools are a little bit deep, and I don't want to risk them drowning, so I just rather refill water a few times a day so that they can, yeah, have a bit of a swim and be safe. We have two very good girls who are so gentle with the piggies, with the piglets, so they're going to get some good girl treats. Are you sitting nicely, Juno? Good girl. Tundi, you sitting nicely? Tundi, are you sitting? Good girl. You didn't sit, but I know why, because Miss walking on the bum over here to try and get as many good girl treats as... Ow! That was my hand. Okay, Tundi. Tundi's sitting like a good girl. Good girls, both of you. This heat is relentless. That's all I can say. You just want to stay inside, right next to a fan. That's the best thing. Or in a swimming pool or something, but if you're in the swimming pool, you've still got the sun shining on you. But let's keep hoping that September will bring some rain and a little bit of respite. So we've just got one more month to go. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you on the next video. And stay cool if you're in a hot place.